Don't you put on that makeup, we ain't going nowhere. Let's just sit on this porch swing, we can take it from there. It's the sound of the chain links as we rock till it's night, and we can watch as the sun sets in hopes of holding you tight. And be my porch swing angel, got my heart.
YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's a little hot to be wearing this jacket. If you're new here, I plan on posting more YouTubes. I'm trying to figure out what kind of general direction I want to take it. A series, you know, or just post my workouts and chat to you guys, whatnot. I already drank my electrolytes, a full thing of water. This stuff, you literally ingest 200 milligrams of caffeine immediately, so. The overall goal, and it should be for anybody, is to monetize your passion if it brings value to people. And that's what we're trying to do here. Let's get into this workout. I think I'm gonna hit chest today. We're gonna do legs tomorrow. I'm gonna hit chest today, get a nasty pump. I'm actually super excited. So how many scoops have I done? If you need pre-workout, creatine, glutamine, protein, use code WOLF for a discount. We'll obviously stretch beforehand, and we'll do some pull-ups to warm it up. Get the blood flowing, get the muscles contracting, loosen up the shoulders, maybe hang on the bar a little bit, and then we'll get into the workout. We're recording. The phone obviously has to be sideways for YouTube. Flip it, and we go Instagram and TikTok ratio right after. So we're doing double content here. That's how you streamline your way to the top. You try to get as much content as you can. Make sure it's obviously good content. Get as much as you can out there. Ooh. Let's go. Still warming up. Oh shit. Work your way up to that first weight. Should be heavy enough to where you need to work up to it. And then you want to rep it out for 12 to 15. It shouldn't be a weight that you can hit immediately. One thing that I do notice that people do is like, you don't really believe, I don't know if it's that you don't believe in yourself or what you don't. A lot of people they don't believe they can get the weight. So it's like you start way too low, you get a weight, and I see you're on like rep 15. And it's like, bro, you could have got like 25. So make sure you're struggling on those last five reps. We're still just working up to 225, but the more you get experience in the gym, the more you can figure out what weight that is for you. And for me, I know 225. I can get somewhere in between 15 and 20. Finish out the pull-ups. Probably throw that up to 185, and then we'll get right into 225. I'll do 185 for like a couple reps. I don't want to burn myself out. Somebody in the comment section, let me know if you are aware of the whole copyright music situation. So I understand, like my first video, I used music that I knew would potentially get a copyright. I haven't been like, I haven't gotten a strike or anything, but I see all these other bigger influencers using music where I'm like, how are you using that song without getting copyright? You get hundreds of thousands of views or whatever. Do they just not care? Or is there something I'm missing? Because the other thing is my last video, not my last one, the one before that, I used no copyright music from a YouTube channel, specifically with no copyright music, and I still got a copyright. I'm like, what? What are we doing? What are we doing? How do I do this? Somebody let me know in the comment section. I'm actually gonna throw a 10 on top of the 225 because I wanna struggle to get that 12 to 15. I know I'm gonna get closer to 20 with 225. So I wanna make sure I'm struggling to get that 12 to 15. Ooh. I'll keep it there from here on out. So over time, I'll be able to get this for 15 to 20. That's how you increase your strength, size, you know, progressive overload over time. Make sure you're logging your weights in. And over time, you know, I'll be able to get this for 15 to 20 instead of just 225. You just get it as many times as you can, as many reps as possible. We did that 12 to 15, and you go up to a heavy weight for you, where you know you're probably gonna get around 5, maybe less, and do as many reps as possible. And we'll do that for 3 sets. And then you knock it back down to 225, or whatever weight that you do that's heavy for you, for 12 to 15. And on that last set, you also do an AMRAP, as many reps as possible. Ooh. Oh yeah. Every time I get up, my back farts. That was good. We got the 5, baby. We got the 5. Normally with 275, if I were to have done 4 or 5 reps with 225 and then bumped it up straight to 275, I could have done, you know, a set of 8, set of 10, but we pre-exhausted it. So that's where all the good reps are at. You want to tire yourself out, so those 5 reps, every single one of them are tough. We'll do that again 2 more times, and then I'm gonna record one of them for Instagram though, so you're not gonna see every set. I'll probably just go straight into the 225, where I AMRAP it again, then we'll go to the next workout. Back down to that initial weight. Don't expect to get anywhere near what you did on the first set. Okay, so I did 12, 5, 4, 2. We're gonna shoot for 8. I don't know if I'll get there. Maybe I'll get more. I don't know. We'll see. All right. And I just finished that last set of 2, so we went right into this. a spotter, I'd do more. It's almost like I know myself. We got 8. We're gonna start heavy. I usually start with 90. I'm gonna start with 100 today. Oh, it's heavy. Challenge yourself. That's how you grow. We're moving straight into decline. Here we go. Right into it. Don't give yourself a break. And we're doing as many reps as possible here. Oh shit. Do that 3 times through. We're gonna go right into decline fly. For the YouTubes, I gotta record for TikTok and Instagram. Just try to stay as upright as possible. So as it gets heavier, as the set goes on, you're gonna have a tendency to wanna lean over because the weight gets so heavy that you can no longer rep it out like this. You don't wanna lean over because then you're just turning it into a regular fly. We're trying to do declines here. So the more you bend over, the more it's gonna end up into a regular fly. You wanna be like this. Same thing goes for incline. When you're on an incline, you want to have your back pressed against the seat. A lot of people end up arching their back super far, and then you're arching your back. Your arms are in the same place, but your back is so arched that you're basically at a flat. So with both of these, as each of them get heavier, you're gonna have a tendency to turn them into regular flies. You got to try to avoid that. Lower the weight if you have to. This is the last workout. We're supersetting this with the decline. Plate press. Squeeze your hands together as hard as you can, okay? And then when you're at the top of your set, you wanna make sure you're squeezing as hard as you can with your hands together. This isn't about like having this weight be super heavy. It's about holding your hands flat against the plate, squeezing them as hard as you can together. So you're getting that full squeeze when you're at the top of the rep, and it's super hard to hold there because obviously it's 25 pounds and you're holding it with your hands flat. So you need to squeeze them together, which causes this to just burn like a mother effer. Okay. So it's not about the weight here. Constantly focus on squeezing your hands together as hard as you can. Just be careful not to go too long to where your hands give out and you drop the weight on your face. Obviously, we want to avoid that at all costs. We'll be knocking any teeth out. That's about it for the workout. And we'll do a little pump check, see what the pump's looking like. Where are we at? A little bit. Just as I suspected. Completely just geeked. See, professional pump getter. If you want the best pump picks, get a disgusting chest pump because you're gonna look like Superman. I do not look like this regularly walking around, by the way. Been on a bit of a mini cut. I lowered my protein. My protein's always sitting really high. 250 protein, I'm 185 pounds. 250 protein is a lot, you know? So I hold weight here in my love handles, which, you know, is not too much weight, but I noticed that I definitely hold any extra weight or fat at all goes to my love handles first. Because I eat super clean, all I really need to do is like worry about adjusting my macros, just like tiny bits to see adjustments, and then just check out the mirror during pump picks for tweaks and adjustments. Because where I'm at, I'm not gonna see much movement on the scale, but I adjusted my protein because if your protein's too high, that's calories, you know what I mean? So 4 calories per gram of protein. That means if your protein is at 250 versus what it is now for me at 225, that's 25 grams of protein less, which is 25 times 4, which is 100. That's 100 calories less. So I adjusted my calorie intake by 100 less, still getting enough protein. Really, you know, essentially you want 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If you're muscle building, in my opinion, you should do like 1.2. And I'm sitting at about 1.2 right now. I don't even know what I was at. 1.3, 1.4. If you do end up getting my programs, I have a full instructional on macronutrients, what they are, how to calculate your own, how to calculate your maintenance calories. And also you'll get my cookbook with my programs now. That's a new amenity that I added, trying to bring more value into this program purchase because nutrition is the most important part. It's nice to follow a structure on a program, especially within a nice app like mine. But if you don't have the nutrition down, it ain't gonna work as well, man. You're not gonna get to your goal without that nutrition on point. One of these days I'll do a full day of eating. It's a lot of work though, man. I gotta save that for an off day. Oh my God, it's hot out here, man. We're at work. So one thing that I preach is like, you need to find why you're doing something. What is your why? You know, you're genuinely like, this is why you do it. You need to have a reason for doing it, or else you're not going to be able to get up early and do it. And you also need to be totally okay with it just taking forever. You need to fall in love with the process, the means to the end. My phone literally gave me the heat warning and I had to put it on the ice pack. It's also a mindset thing, and you got to manifest things. Things happen if you just constantly just believe in yourself. Work hard. The hard work is what brings the belief. And ultimately you manifest your life. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'll see you guys back at the house for dinner. Oh, look at all the dang. Ugh. Come on, girl. Every time I hold her, she just got out of the pooper, man. I ate the rest of the veggies. So, we're going with the last piece of tilapia. And tonight, I'm gonna grill up. I'm gonna fry this in the pan. I don't know if that's frying. I'm gonna cook it in the pan. And then we're gonna smoke this chicken. We're back. Melly's eating something random. That's fine because I'm too tired to care. She's already eaten it, so it's like, what am I gonna do? Tilapia. I stick to basic protein, probably 4 proteins. Tuna out of the can, tilapia that I get from Costco, and then chicken and ground beef. Those are like the 4 proteins I stick to, and then protein shakes. But for the most part, I'm just keeping it simple. That's your easiest way to success. The chicken in the bowl. For my chicken, to make it super easy, I cut the ends of this bag open and I lean it over the sink. And I just pull these chickens out, wash them, and throw them straight into the bowl. Because for this, the chicken, it's gonna have water at the bottom of the bowl when you do that, but you want water at the bottom of the bowl because you're kind of marinating it in, you know, whatever you're gonna marinate it in. So instead of like cutting it out, washing it, throwing it on paper towel, damping it dry, like just throw it straight into a bowl and throw your seasoning on top. You can let it marinate and all that stuff in there. And we're smoking this, by the way. I just eyeball it. It's all good. I might do this. So this will be for like the salt. I'm gonna do this. I did straight up on my chicken, and I knew my girl wouldn't like it. Cynthia, I knew she would. If I would have told her I did this, she wouldn't have ate it. But I just seasoned it with straight ranch dressing, and I grilled up the chicken, and I gave it to her, and I was like, oh, it's just seasoned regularly, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And she ate it. She's like, this is really good. I was like, oh yeah? If I would have told you it was ranch, you definitely wouldn't have ate it. So we're doing ranch. This is pretty good. It's like a salty, it doesn't taste exactly like ranch. And you know, it's kind of like a salt replacement. And it's good. I like it. It's all about what you like, you know? If you're looking at this and you're like, that's disgusting, well, that's called an opinion. And I think it's delicious. So we're gonna get this nice and rubbed up. We'll let it sit for a little bit, probably in the fridge. And then I'll probably get cracking on my ground beef. Being productive. It's Thursday. And this is what you do when you run out of food, dude. It's like you're not always gonna be running out of food on Sunday. You know, that's what you would hope for. It'll save meal prepping for your day off, but it doesn't always land on the day, so you gotta just do what you gotta do. It's all done, quick and easy. It took about 5 minutes to do all that. Post-work meal. Tell me how you can't lose weight if you're eating like this. This is just super clean. Tilapia, jasmine rice, green beans. A little bit of salt. Oh my God. You guys see that? Melly, complete spaz. Kittens, man. Spaz. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know down in the comment section again if you made it this far. I'm gonna take your opinion into consideration because you stuck it out. I think this is gonna be a longer YouTube video. Let me know what you think I should do next. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Hope it's productive. I hope you get everything done that you need to get done because I'm gonna be shooting for the same. Alright guys, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much and have a great day. Peace and love.